It's Lazy 101, the station with attitude, super duper morning show. We got a special guest joining us in the building. We have Miss Silvetty. Yes, here joining us this morning. Good morning, Silvetty. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well. And how are you doing?
I am fine. Thank you for asking. So we just had some beautiful women in here that will be taking part in a pageant this upcoming weekend.
Yes, I saw them. Beautiful ladies.
Absolutely. And you are here to continue the trend when it comes to, women empowerment and all of that. So let's talk a little bit about why you're here and what can we expect from Miss Silvetty.
Yes, I am here because I'm in Curaçao. For 5 years now, we are organizing She Leads Conference, which is a conference dedicated to embrace female leadership and to help aspiring and leaders step better up into their feminine energy while leading and taking on some challenges.
Right.
We are doing that, and this year I passed by to invite all the aspiring and also leaders in St.Maarten if they want to join us in Curaçao for this special event.
Okay.
We will be celebrating the 5th anniversary of She Leads Conference, and all we can say is it's a beautiful opportunity for you to connect with female leaders, get inspired, and learn more about how to lead, but in a balanced way.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about what this conference is all about, and why is this something that you felt should have been started?
I felt it should have been started because I was a leader in the corporate world for many years. I have 19 years of experience in the corporate world, but I had take on a very masculine approach. I was always leading, but in charge. Your chest up. I knew all the answers. Nobody could tell me
that
nothing.
You're wrong,
that I'm wrong. How do you dare to speak up to me? Because I know it all. I work my way up the ladder. Fresco. And we take on that approach because at a certain point we have to work harder to get in certain positions.
Yeah, especially women, especially. It's like what do they call it? Like the glass ceiling. Like
the glass ceiling.
You see it there, but it's like you're just being blocked. All because you're a woman, and people feel that maybe you're not equipped. You don't have the knowledge. You don't have the strength.
Yes, and I can understand because we go through a lot of cycles and phases during 1 month. Only 1 month we go through at least 3 of the phases that it's challenging. But you have to remember that there is some strength in your feminine energy in the aspect of nurturing. Women can understand people better. We can see somebody is struggling without that person even speaking about the struggles. And we have forgotten that we have that gift. So after years of being exhausted, sitting for 30 minutes in my car when I arrive at home without being able to, get out of the car.
Yeah, we all have those days sometimes.
Yes, exactly. I decided that no, there has been another way, that there must be another way of doing things. So I discovered that there was another way of doing it, is leaving your feminine energy be the guide while taking decisions in a masculine energy. And She Leads Conference was born in 2022. We have hosted it in Curaçao. We went to Colombia, Aruba, Bonaire.
Nice.
This year we are going also to Stasia and to Amsterdam. But the most important conference is taking place yearly on the last Friday and Saturday of May.
And that's going to be in Curaçao.
That's going to be in Curaçao.
Okay,
yes, sure.
All right.
Last year we had Tabitha Brown, which is one of the famous entrepreneurs nowadays. That she also worked through a feminine energy work and made herself successful.
Right.
This year we cannot say the guest and keynote speaker yet, but all we can tell you it's going to be amazing. We are celebrating the 5 big years of She Leads Conference.
All right, 5 years. So that means it's been pretty successful over the years.
Yes.
Yeah.
And successful because we see people changing. We see the energy shift. We see them looking in another way. We see them stop being harsh and hard on themselves and being more understanding and showing empathy to themselves and to others too.
Yeah.
Because we think that when we are soft, we are weak. But it is in softness that we discover our own
strengths.
power and
Right.
strengths. Yes.
Okay. All right. So with the She Leads Women Conference is basically, a way for women to come together, for them to, tap into their feminine energy and also their masculine energy and learn how to balance them and manage them and make it within their, not only the corporate world, but basically with their everyday lives.
With everyday in life, because actually no man wants a masculine woman besides them, or
unless it's in the bedroom. Sometimes, some men like it like that.
But it is important for you to recognize that, we should be doing things different in a more connected way, because what happens after 2020, everybody is looking for connection. Everybody is looking for something meaningful. And in a feminine approach of leadership, you will be finding that for yourself.
Yeah. All right. So like you mentioned, it's going to be happening the event 29th and 30th of May, 30 de May,
yes.
In Curaçao. So you're inviting everyone who's listening right now, whether you're from St.Maarten, Saba, Stacia, Anguilla, if you're tuning in right now, flying over to Curaçao and be a part of this conference. If you don't make the one in Curaçao, there's still an opportunity to check it out in June in the Netherlands, and also in October you're going to be having one in Aruba.
In Aruba as well, yes. And this year's theme is to be or fully become, and we think that it is time for us to evolve and grow into something bigger than ourselves. We think that we have to stop underestimating our brilliance, and we have to finally show up as we are, connected and full of light.
Okay, we have Miss Silvetty here with us this morning from the She Leads Conference. Have you ever thought about or been offered to maybe do a session like this in St.Maarten as well?
Yes, I would love to. I would love to, and I would love to start with a group of, female leaders and aspiring leaders eager to learn more about themselves, and then continue doing the work, because it is important.
Okay.
Because I see similarity, as I have traveled in the Caribbean as well. I see similarities of women, struggling in Curaçao with women struggling in the Caribbean itself.
Right.
We have high pressures, because coming from an island and having the island mentality, the first thing we have to overcome is ourselves, our limiting beliefs. So I would love to work with a group of people in St.Maarten to continue building and fostering a healthy leadership.
Right. Now, if anyone who's listening, if they're interested in attending one of these conferences, how can they get involved? Do they have to register, contact you? How does it work?
We have a She Leads Conference platform on Instagram, Facebook. They can also search for me on Instagram and Facebook and send us a message. If we receive the message, we will be very attentive and respond to them immediately. For the ones wanting to join us for She Leads Curaçao, we have special packages for accommodation, etc., and you will be treated as a VIP.
Nice. All right. So is there any cost? So besides the airfare and everything, is there any cost to be a part of this conference?
Yes, the conference, there is a cost. The tickets are starting from $300 and going up, depending on what way you want to treat yourself. If you want to
there's different packages.
Different packages. If you want to be unapologetic, it will be $475, but you get everything included. And if you want the regular tickets, it starts from $300.
Okay, all right. So She Leads a Women Conference. Like Miss Silvetty said, you could find them on Facebook and on Instagram. Just type in She Leads Conference. Or you could check out Silvetty de la Paz on Instagram and Facebook and get all the information that you need. So don't forget the important dates for 2026. The 29th and 30th of May, that's going to be in Curaçao. And they're going to be celebrating their 5th 5-year anniversary as well. And then also in June, they're going to be in Amsterdam, June 27th. And then October 24th, they'll be in Aruba. So try your best and check out those dates. Or maybe if you want to go to all of them.
You are invited, because all of them are different.
Okay.
Yes, and the beauty of it is that we focus on having events that create memories and long-lasting impact. That is something we can assure, and that's why we are different too.
Okay, all right. Ms. Silvetty, anything else you want to add?
I want to add that may they discover their feminine energy this weekend and let it be the guide so they can make great decisions for themselves.
All right, so make sure you check it out. It's all about the She Leads Women Conference going down. Make sure you check out the next upcoming edition. That's going to be in Curaçao, and that's going to be 2 days, two-day event, 29th and the 30th. So make sure you go and check it out. Thank you very much, Miss Silvetty, for joining us today on the Super Duper Morning Show.
Thanks to you too, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Yes, it's been a pleasure to have you here. And before you leave, I have one more question for you, which is our question of the day.
Okay.
I'm gonna get into your business.
Ooh.
Mind your redo. How many toilets do you have at home?
Toilets?
Yeah.
Two. One for my husband.
Okay.
And one for me. Yes. So we have separate restrooms to keep the peace and the joy flowing in home.
Okay, well, there you go. Because, probably when he's using the bathroom, you're probably like, lage. Thank you again, Ms. Silvetty, and much success with your conference. And once again, where can people find the information if they're looking for it?
They can find it on Instagram and on Facebook, sheleads.conference, or they can search also for Silvetty de La Paz and send us a message.
All right, sounds good. It's Laser 101 Station with the Attitude. We got the wrap-up coming up next, but before we get into that, here's some Skillful Band with their road march for 2026. It's called Screw It.